This week, we are commemorating the 20th anniversary of the September 11 terrorist attacks. 9/11 impacted people all across our nation, including family of KIMT News 3's Jeremy Wall. He is talking to his uncle who worked in the Twin Towers at the time of the attack.
Todd Wall remembers the September 11th attacks like they were yesterday. Wall was 30 then, living in NYC and trying to make it big in show business. He worked for a company located in one of the Twin Towers. But as fate would have it, Wall was late to work on that awful morning.
I almost always, while I'm getting dressed, I'm listening to the Howard Stern show.
Wall would usually wait for Stern to go to break before he would leave for work. But on September 11th, 2001, he decided to keep listening.
For some reason, I was captivated by the show, and I was just waiting for him to go to commercial.
Stern's show finally went to a commercial and Wall headed for work. After emerging from the subway, he was running down Church Street and heard a deafening sound.
I thought it was like an 18-wheeler tractor truck that ran over one of those street grates that just made a really loud sound. But within a few seconds, I heard people screaming, and then I looked up and I just saw just shards, billions of shards of glass that started to sort of rain down from the upper floors. And I saw a little bit of a fireball.
He couldn't believe the unspeakable horror he witnessed as he looked up. He watched as bodies fell from the towers and hit the ground.
One thing that always stood with me was the sound. It sounded like a car crash every time. Every time a body hit the pavement, it sounded like a crash, like two cars hitting each other head on. That's what the sound that I was hearing. And that's what stayed with me.
Needless to say, the horror of that day still haunts him.
I still have nightmares about that day. I keep playing out all the scenarios. Our company lost about 299, 300 people. I knew personally about six or seven people around there.
Wall is thankful to be alive.
You have no idea how your entire life can change day to day. I felt like it was random. I don't understand why certain people who were more responsible lost their lives and why someone like me who was irresponsible that day and was saved. And there's just no rhyme. There's just no particular reason except that you can't keep replaying what happened in the past because it is sort of random.
In Rochester, Jeremy Wall, KIMT News 3.
Wall lives in NYC today and is a freelance editor for multiple news organizations.